Good day to everybody. Welcome. And thank you for joining us today as we unbox a brand new iPhone 12 Pro Max. Before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Peter and my wife Sandra. We have 3 kids, so if you hear some noise in the background, that's probably my 3 kids. They're playing some games right now. I know it's been a tough time in the world, but I hope everybody is safe and healthy and well. And so before opening this iPhone 12, let me give you a little bit of a background story on our purchase. Actually, we are currently using the iPhone 6 Plus. Now, I don't actually even remember what year this came out, but we've had this forever. And my wife started experiencing some problems with hers about 8 months ago, and so at that time I knew that we had to upgrade our phones. On top of that, a lot of the apps actually didn't update for the iPhone 6 Plus, and because I just got a GoPro Hero 9, and actually the app for that is not compatible with the Apple 6 Plus. Even though the Apple 12 was a big investment, we are planning on keeping this phone for the next at least 5 years, hopefully longer. And so I went and pulled the trigger. I actually made this purchase online through the Apple Store. It said it would be a 4 to 6 week wait. Shipment delivery date was supposed to be between December 17th to the 24th originally. So I thought, great, hopefully it'll get delivered on time without any further delays. I'll be able to wrap it and give it to Sandra as a Christmas present, as a surprise Christmas present. After I ordered my color, the matte, I was starting to have a little bit of regrets, and I was kind of wishing that I had purchased a silver one instead, a brighter color. And so what I did was I went back online and I was just, seeing what the options were that were available to me. And they said if I want to make any changes to my order that I could call the Apple number. I called, and with all the AI these days, it was impossible to get through to a representative. Anyways, I did some more research online through the Apple Store, and I was searching up the color, the silver color. And it said that it was available in one of the stores in our downtown location. And so, out of curiosity, I was wondering if maybe the gold color was also available. And sure enough, it said that the gold color was also available in downtown. And so I first of all placed that order. And then once I confirmed that order was placed and that they did indeed have the 2 phones, I went back to my online order and I canceled those 2 orders. And so the next day, I told my wife that I needed to go downtown, which was true enough because we had actually bought an Instapot for Black Friday, and it was only available in the downtown store. And so I had to make a trip downtown anyways. So I thought I'll use that as a cover, and I told my wife we had to go pick up the Instapot. And meanwhile, I ran into the Apple Store and picked up her surprise and my phone as well. For my wife, I got her the gold one because her old phone was actually a gold one as well. The gold actually had an extra coating on there that all the other colors do not have. So with that, I decided to purchase her the gold one. And I was going to surprise her on Christmas Day. Today is actually December the 7th, and I gave the phone to her a couple of days ago. Actually, a few days ago, I surprised her with it, and I told her it's an early Christmas present. And the reason I did that was because she obviously needs a phone to use between now and Christmas. So her phone cover is on, her glass protector is on. Is it big? What do you think so far?
It's huge. It's nice. Very shiny.
So the gold of this one isn't as bright as the other gold. Yeah, it's like a different shade almost. It's a very slight gold. I really like it a lot. But you got the gold rings. around the camera, around the lenses. And she's been using it for a few days now and she absolutely loves it.
So nice to have a new phone.
So she's all set to go. What's your first impression?
It's so nice. The feel of it is awesome. The screen is much bigger. It's longer. Oh my.
And so here it is. This is the Apple 12 Pro Max in the silver color. It is 512 gigabyte memory. And so let's get to it. I've never actually done one of these before. Let me move this Apple Pay. I also purchased the 20-watt charger, the block as well. I did some research online and this is obviously the best one. There are some 18-watt chargers available out there as well through Amazon and other third-party sites. But as I was doing my research on YouTube, I realized that that they weren't charging to the full capacity like this one was. And so this was $25 at the Apple Store, and the third-party chargers are still about $20. So it was a slight difference, so I thought it's better to get this one and pay the $5 difference. I also ordered a tempered glass protector from Amazon prior to receiving our iPhone, so that I could actually just set it all up for my wife and she could make use of it right away. And I also ordered this ESR protective case, and as I mentioned, my wife has already been using this for a few days now, and we really like this. I believe the case was $12.99 on Amazon. If you are interested, I will leave a link below, but I will actually be putting these on today after I unbox this, so you can see how simple it is, and also the color and whether you like it or not. So let's get to this. Wow. So comes with a box, and actually the color on the outside is supposed to signify the color of your iPhone. So my wife's was actually a gold trim here. Let's open this up. Nice. I mean, they certainly don't cheap out on the packaging. So here's the iPhone with the silver. This is a shiny silver trim. And what else do you get in here? You got the pin and the Apple sticker, as well as the charging cable. You know, you would expect, this cost me over $2,000. It was, I think, $2,100 or so. You would expect at that price they would actually just put a charging block in there, but so I know a lot of people actually like this, but let's peel this off. So I'm actually not going to try to get any dust on here because I'm going to put on this tempered glass right away. This tempered glass that I bought is actually a 3-pack. Now with this comes these, in the packaging of the tempered glass comes these cleaners and these stickers, so I'm actually going to go through the whole process. Now there's actually a whole story behind getting these iPhone 12s. As I mentioned, I wasn't ready to invest all of this money into a new iPhone, so I was actually considering a used iPhone 11. And so I started looking up all the secondary websites, secondhand websites, and I did find one on Craigslist, and it was very interesting because the Craigslist posting was actually a brand new iPhone 11 Pro Max that had not been opened even. I actually wanted to buy it from the Apple Store, but when I went to the Apple Store and I inquired about purchasing the new new iPhone 11s, they actually said that they stopped selling them because they were prepping for the iPhone 12's release. And I know there's a lot of scams out there, so I was very cautious. I even hit up all my friends and relatives to ask them what precautions I could take, and they told me to call the Apple Store and check the IEMI numbers and the serial numbers to make sure it wasn't stolen, to match the numbers, all of that. So at the end of the day, what ended up happening was I did end up getting scammed. So I was out $1,200. I know a lot of you guys are thinking, oh, how foolish. And believe me, I did feel very foolish. Now with this protective screen, they actually do send you this screen frame, I guess, that helps you to align the screen protector on your phone, which is amazing. And so not all the companies do this. Make sure you get all the dust off of here. Pinch, just push it in the middle, and you can actually see all the air bubbles slipping out. Pretty neat. And then I guess I can just use this dry one. Squeeze out this air bubble in the middle. And what you'll do is you'll just take this outer case off now. And there you go. You have your screen protector on. Very simple process. Absolutely no dust bubbles in here or anything. It's perfect. And then on top of that, I did get a phone case cover, as I mentioned, on Amazon, and these were selling for $12.99, and they did have very good reviews. Okay, so I've got the SIM card in there, and now before I put in the this in, get my fingerprints off here. There it is. Perfect. With the clear cover on there. The new iPhone 12 Pro Max Silver. Now, I already set up my wife's phone, and one of the great things about upgrading from an Apple phone, an iPhone, an older version of iPhone to this newer one, is that they have really simplified transferring your old phone to the new. In fact, as you start up your new phone, it will ask you if you want to transfer, and you just need to have it in the vicinity. And I don't know if it uses Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, but it basically just transfers all of your layout and data and apps from here straight to your new phone. So when this starts up, it's just like using your old phone, which is amazing. Let's power this up. Starting up. It says hello. I'll choose my language. So as soon as I start it up, this pops up. Set up new iPhone, continue. Now all I have to do is I have to hold, there's a little circular smudge here, and I just scan that. And it will connect and begin transferring the data. So all it says is keep this iPhone near your new iPhone while your information is transferred. It may take a few minutes to activate your iPhone. So that's it. It's a simple enough process, and then you will be able to use your new iPhone right away. This is the gold color iPhone 6 Plus. This is her new iPhone, gold. You can see the picture. Side by side, here's the difference between the two gold colors. So as you can see, the new iPhone is more subtle in its gold. This one is a little bit more rich and deeper. For myself, I had the white iPhone 6 Plus, and this is a new silver one. So that is the difference between the iPhone 6 Plus and then the 12 Pro Max. It is transferring the data right now, as I mentioned to you. The gold and the silver, let me put it side by side for you. So just in the light reflection, you can see the gold is this one, the silver, and then the front is pretty much the same. The side, you can see with the gold and silver. Anyways, I hope this helps for those of you that are trying to make your decision. Thank you very much for joining me in this exciting new chapter, and hopefully, knock on wood, my wife and I will be able to use this phone well for the next 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years. I want to wish everybody a safe and healthy holiday season. And if you are getting the iPhone 12, if you're considering any of the models in there, I at least want to show you the Pro Max. We love it.